Good morning! We're here at the Hollowell Park trailhead, and this is located inside the Rocky Mountain National Park. And today, we're going to go for Steep Mountain. It's a pretty short hike. Book has it at 1.2 miles out. However, it has over a 1,300 foot elevation gain. So it's going to be pretty steep. Official start time, 8 o'clock. And we've got a warning. Watch out for burned out stump holes, unstable dead trees, loose rocks and logs, and smoke and areas that are still smoldering. I don't think we have to worry about that last one. And that is going to be Steep Mountain. This should be a pretty short hike. Oh, it is beautiful out here today. Look at that blue sky. And yes, there is a moose way over there. Right up. About right there. There's going to be a little bit of a burned area up there. I don't think we're going to have to deal with it too much. But yeah, you can see where the fire kind of spilled over right up there. All right, guys, and this is what we're going to do. We're going to split off the main trail and head up right here. We're going to stay to the right of this little drainage. We're going to stay to the right of the stand of aspen trees, kind of head up here to the saddle in between the two humps, take it up the ridge, and then right up in there's a little gap in the ridge. We're going to take it on over to the other side, and that's where the summit is. I can see a deer way out there. But this is the last of the flat part, which means we've done like 4/10, almost a half of a mile so far. I mean, the book says that it's only 1.2 total. So I think that means we're looking at about 1,300 vertical feet and maybe 7 or 8/10 of a mile. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right, let the incline begin. This is kind of bushy too. I mean, this is actually like bushwhacking. There's a very faint trail out here. Like I said, we're just to the right of the drainage. See, if you just whack it in between the bushes, you'll be good to go. Oh yeah, there's definitely room to whack in between the bushes. I can see why this is called Steep Mountain. Holy moly. We got some deer right here. They really don't even care about me at all. I feel like, dude, we're eating breakfast right now. We've almost made it up here to the aspens. We're knocking this thing out. just past the aspens, and we're gonna cut over right in front of this giant rock. And then we're gonna keep working it up, and hopefully we'll end up at the saddle. This is the most perfect day. Oh my goodness. Yep, we're getting into it. And check this out. It looks like we have picked up the little trail out here. Nice. We're still working it across to the south, and we just went up and over a little ridge, and this is what we got on the other side. Looking good. I believe the saddle is gonna be right up there. And this is part of what we have left. We're almost up to the saddle. And as you can see, this looks like where the fire came over. It's all burned to the left of me. Okay guys, we have achieved the saddle in between the two bumps. And from here, we're gonna keep going up. My only regret is that I wish I would have brought the super zoomer. I could have got some good wildlife shots and some good mountain shots too. But instead, it's just sitting in the car. Yeah, we're getting a little bit of wind, but this is really awesome. We're getting a little taste of Rocky Mountain National Park that not many people get, even though we are right smack dab in the middle of all of it. I think I might have said this on the first steep mountain hike, but I think this is a good mountain if you want to come out and, you know, test some bushwhacking and route finding skills. Like if you're new, because you can't really get in trouble out here. This mountain is completely surrounded by a trail, so no matter which way you go down, you will run into it. But yeah, this is really awesome out here today. I am loving it. We're getting pretty close. We're over 9,200, and the summit is just over 9,500. So we've only got 300 vertical feet left. And then I think what we're gonna do right now is continue on over in this direction and kind of work it around the end of that rocky ridge that's sticking out. It's like perfect steps built in along here. This part is not very hard at all. It's actually really fun. We need to call this thing Mullen Mountain. This stuff is everywhere out here. And we're nailing this on the way up. We're in the perfect position. And that's the summit out there. Looks a little burned up. Summit's gonna be right over there. Looking at about another 3/10 of a mile. I mean, we're almost as high as the summit right now. We just have to work our way over to it. So we've just come up to this little gap in the rocks, and I believe this is where we want to hop over to the other side. We're in the perfect position. Oh, nice. Wow. And check this out. It's totally burned up. It's like all the dead wood that was laying on the ground just got vaporized. It's like the only stuff that's left are the trees that were living and parts of those trees that have fallen off. We're gonna take it right through here. Okay, and I believe we're looking at the very final section. We just need to hike it up there to the summit. I know I said I was going to keep this video short, and we're probably at the 15-minute mark right now or something crazy like that, but this is an amazing hike. I am really loving it. It's super photogenic. Alright guys, it is just now 10 o'clock, which means that took 2 hours to get up here. Not too bad. That is going to be the summit tree. All right, summit of Steep Mountain. Boom, got it. Wow, this entire eastern side is just torched. Okay, I was just sitting here chilling. Beep. Just looking back at the Mummy Mountains. And as I circle around, that's gonna be Moraine Park with Eagle Cliff Mountain at the end of it. Nice shot of Stones Peak. And that whole area over there just looks all burned up. All right, guys, it's about 11 o'clock. We've been sitting up here on the summit of Steep Mountain for about an hour, but the wind is starting to pick up. I'm getting a little hungry, so it is time to go. It's time to head on back. This is an awesome summit. I mean, it's kind of a hard hike to get up here. It took us 2 hours, but my goodness, the views that you get are just spectacular. You can see in all directions. But for now, we're gonna head back down in this direction, and I believe we're gonna be out of the wind here in just a few seconds. It was whipping pretty good up there. Ah, and just like that, we're out of the wind. We just had a knee popper on the way down, so I'm busting out the emergency ACE bandage, and it looks like it went on backwards. We're good though. Hopefully that helps. We've got at least another 1,000 feet we need to drop down. We've made it back down to the saddle. It's not really a saddle, just a low point in between the two humps. And this is where the trail is. I mean, that's not much of a trail, but that's as good as it gets up here. And we're just about out of the trees. The rest of this is going to be real straightforward. It's just going to be straight down. Steep mountain, baby. We're coming down in the perfect position. We're in between these big old rocks, and the top of the aspen trees. And this is looking down at one of the final sections. I don't know if you guys can see it, but that moon is hanging right above the trees back there. All right, guys, the big moose is back. We got the big moose about right there. We've got people coming down the trail right over here. So this could get interesting. I'm just wondering if they're gonna walk off the trail to get closer shots. Some people tried to walk by the trail and the moose saw them, and now the moose is walking directly at them. They have turned around. Everybody is moving back now, which is good, and here comes the moose again. I don't know if you guys can actually see that or not. It's pretty tiny looking on the screen. But yeah, we're basically coming up behind the moose. Wow, and the moose is pretty much on the trail now. So we might have a heck of a time trying to get around. All the people are getting back. Okay, the moose has crossed the trail. That's good. He's okay. Okay. Keep going. Keep going, buddy. Oh, he's a big one too. Big old male. Okay, great. And the moose just started running across the field. Okay. I'm not going to get any good shots of him, but we're not going to be in harm's way anymore. It looks like we're clear. All right, great. That was pretty dramatic. I thought I was going to see some tourists get trampled. Should have brought the super zoomer. We're almost back, and the book says that that is 1.2 miles. Nope. I'm getting about 1.8 on my GPS, which sounds about right, considering that it took about 2 hours to get up. And we're back. It is just now 12:30, which means that that took an hour and a half to get down. Not too bad. I'm actually kind of upset that the hike is over. It's such a beautiful day out here. I feel like I could go do another one. All right, steep mountain, got it. Boom. Nice job. Well, we hope you enjoyed that hike. And until the next one, y'all, peace.